Hello everyone, I'm Jessicat, and today I want to talk about how high one player could go with the Elytra in Minecraft. This is going to involve a lot of math, so be prepared for that, but I had a lot of fun doing it, and hopefully you'll enjoy hearing it. By the way, in the background, you're seeing some footage of me just mining in my Let's Play world. Nothing special, but I really like mining. I've been doing a lot of it lately. I'd like to start by pointing out that this is a theoretical situation. In this video, I will be assuming that the player has done everything that they can to make sure that they get as far as possible. So let's imagine that the player doing this has set up a really efficient creeper farm and a really efficient sugarcane farm. They have a plentiful supply of fully repaired elytras, and they're all enchanted with Unbreaking 3. And because they have so much gunpowder, obviously they will use Duration 3 firework rockets for this, so let's assume they have a basically endless supply of those. And first let's calculate how far one Duration 3 rocket will get them. So what I did to figure that out is several trials where I teleported myself so I was facing straight up, then I fired a single rocket and used F3 to see how far it took me. I then went back and watched the slowed down footage and did some math to see how high the rockets took me. I collected all the data, and I also put some extra comments underneath this table, and if you want to, you can pause the video to look at it, but you don't have to, you'll still understand the video. The most important part is that, on average, the rockets propelled me 75.85767 blocks vertically, which for convenience's sake we will round to 76. So let's assume that each rocket brings you about 76 blocks up. Now you might be thinking all we have to do is multiply that by the maximum number of rockets in an inventory, but no, not quite yet, because we can't forget about the Elytra breaking. According to the Minecraft wiki, an Elytra has 431 durability points, and 1 point is used up per second of flight. With Unbreaking 3, the Elytra has approximately 4 times the durability of a normal Elytra, or 1,724 durability points. That means that with an Unbreaking 3 Elytra, you have 1,724 seconds of flight. Now, how long does one rocket use last? That's what I figured out next. After calculating the height per rocket use, I watched my previous footage again, and this time I used a stopwatch to time each flight from the moment the rocket was activated to the moment the rocket in the hand started moving downwards, which indicated the loss of momentum. Of course, this means that the time measurements are probably pretty inaccurate, but they seem to correspond more or less to the distance traveled, which I thought was encouraging. The average time was around 2.7 seconds, so that means that the number of times you could fire a firework rocket before your Unbreaking 3 Elytra breaks is 1,724 divided by 2.7, or about 638.5, which I'll round up to 640. That's because 640 rockets is exactly 10 stacks, which makes the math pretty easy. So you can fire about 10 stacks worth of Duration 3 rockets before your Unbreaking 3 Elytra breaks. That's easy enough. But wait, there's more. Of course, we can't settle for just one Elytra. How boring would that be? Let's say the player brought 2 extra Elytras with them for a total of 3 and 30 total stacks of rockets. That means they can fly 3 times as far. But wait, there's more inventory space than that. If you include the chestplate slot, which should already contain an Elytra, and the offhand, the player has a total of 38 inventory slots. With 30 rocket stacks and 3 Elytras, they use up 33 of those 38 slots. That means they have 5 left. So let's add in 1 more Elytra and 4 more stacks of rockets. Once the first 3 Elytras are depleted, the player can use the 4th Elytra for the rest of the rockets. So, 30 stacks plus 4 stacks is 34 stacks of rockets. Multiply by that by 64 and you get 2,176 total rockets. And in case you're curious, that is 34 stacks of gunpowder and a little bit over 11 stacks of paper. And remember how each rocket equals about 76 blocks in height? Well, 2,176 times 76 equals 165,376. However, don't forget the 256 height limit. The player could build up to a height of 256 before taking off. So let's add 256 to that number, and we get a grand total of 165,632 blocks. So that is how far up you could reasonably fly using an Elytra, everyone. There you go. But wait, There's more. What if the Elytra doesn't break? The way unbreaking works is that each use of the item has a chance of bringing the durability down. The chance decreases with each level of unbreaking. With unbreaking 3, the chance is only 25%. So there's a very small chance that the Elytra could just keep going on forever. In that case, you'd only need one Elytra, which of course increases the inventory slots you can use for rockets. So let's say you have a full inventory of rockets. That's 37 stacks. 37 stacks times 64 is 2,368 rockets. 2,368 rockets times 76 equals 179,968, plus 256 is 180,224 blocks in single player. And that, everyone, is the total number of blocks you could fly in single player if your Elytra doesn't break. I hope you enjoyed the video, as this took some time to make. If you did, please leave a like, and if enough people seem interested, I will make a video about how high you could go in multiplayer, because I have a couple of ideas on how you could use other players to get higher, but I won't go into that now. Thanks for watching until the end, everyone, and I'll see you hopefully in my next video. Bye!